Okay, so I'm doing the intro after the actual explore so I can explain the video. So I never planned to do a video exploring the Hoosac Tunnel because I feel like it's entry-level urban exploring. It's like Urbex 101. Everybody's been here. It's totally played out. It's way too popular, and I haven't really watched any of the videos on it, but I'm pretty sure they're all the same. There's absolutely not much you can say about this place. I never thought it would make a good explore, and I think I was right. But I was in North Adams for a completely different reason, so I decided to come on over to the Hoosac Tunnel and make a video anyway. And just as I thought, it really doesn't make for a good or interesting video. So I'm gonna make this video into how much I don't like it so that it's different from everybody else's Hoosac Tunnel video. I'm going to play up my dislike of this explore. So don't take my negative attitude too seriously. It's meant to be funny with 50% seriousness, 50% tongue-in-cheek, if you will. That being said, this is my video on the Hoosac Tunnel. I don't know what this is, but I hear rushing water. And rushing water is always good for me. I like water. Oh, it's like a cool drop-off right there. But of course, we're over here. I guess we have to go through this tick-infested vegetation. Look at that, it's all foggy, like it's toxic. This looks like the chocolate river in Willy Wonka. It's exactly what that looks like. I don't want to be Augustus Gloop. I don't want to fall in the chocolate river. Okay. We got to find our way around the chocolate river. I seriously hate this place. I hate it so much. I know all these people are probably sick of the Hoosac Tunnel. They're all stuck next to it for eternity. This friggin' tunnel better be amazing. This tunnel better be filled with money and candy, and it better do tricks. This better be the dancing tunnel. It better dance and juggle and just spit out diamonds, because I am just about sick of the Hoosac Tunnel, and I'm not even there yet. This entire stretch of woods ends right here in this ravine, which is annoying. You climb up that ravine, there's another ravine. You climb up that ravine, and it's just a wall of like poison ivy, thorns, and ticks. So this is like Atari Pitfall to get to this stupid freaking tunnel. So finally, this looks like, yeah, finally we made it around all the crap. Okay, here it is, the Hoosac Tunnel. Look at it. It's great. It's wonderful. It's magnificent. Oh my God. Like, it's just a tunnel. If you've never been to the Hoosac Tunnel, this is it. Just look at this. Look at your screen. Just look at your screen. Hold on. I'll give you a better look. There. Look at it. You don't have to come here now. That's what it is. The Clinton Tunnel is so much better. Go to the Clinton Tunnel. Google it. Clinton, Massachusetts. It's not abandoned. There's a train that comes right through there. So we're basically at a regular old train tunnel that a bunch of people died horribly inside. I mean, the history behind it is an interesting, creepy, gory, fun in a sadistic way story. But as far as making this into an urban exploring adventure, there's absolutely no adventure to this. I'm not going to go in there. That's all water. That and that. It's all water. And I wouldn't go in it anyway. It's an active train tunnel. Ridiculous. This is ridiculousness. If I had never heard the story behind this tunnel and I was just hiking and I came across this, I would have been like, oh, there's a train tunnel. I should move in case the train comes through. That's what I would have said. I would have been like, oh crap, there's a tunnel. I don't want to be here when the train goes through it. I'm gonna leave now. And I would have walked up those little stone stairs. And that would have been the end of my thoughts. This little waterfall is cool though. That's awesome. Look at that. There's a little trickling waterfall. I like that. And there is freezing cold air blowing through the tunnel. And I do like that. I like the cold air and I like the waterfall. We're basically looking at a grave, at a tomb. That's these people's final destination. That is really sad. But at least their final resting place, although horrible, the circumstances, it's now this national landmark kind of thing. Everybody knows about it who's into urban exploring. So they're not forgotten, at least. Anyway, I actually want the train to come by. I'll like hide up there. And that'd be cool to get the train. That would be cool. If the train came, I'd hide behind there, over there, and I would get the train coming through on film. That would be interesting. But this is not interesting. I'm also the biggest hypocrite because I took a bunch of pictures of me in front of the tunnel, and when I post them on all my social media, I'm gonna make it look like I thought this place was great. I'm gonna be like, oh my God, look, I'm at the Hoosac Tunnel. All the people who don't really know about my videos, they're gonna see these pictures and be like, oh, that's so cool. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, isn't it? It was so cool. I'm gonna make the pictures look far more exciting than the actual area. Seriously, you guys, it's just a tunnel. It's not even a really exceptionally cool looking tunnel. It's kind of a shitty looking tunnel. It's it's not even pretty. The Clinton Tunnel it's spooky looking. It looks like a cavern. It looks cavernous and spooky, and this looks like it needs some remodeling, to be honest. But we know how the first attempt to build this thing, we know how that turned out. So that's it. The Hoosac Tunnel. More like the Who Cares Tunnel. I'm gonna put in the description that this whole video is meant to be humorous. I'm not that seriously bashing this tunnel. But I do honestly think this is incredibly boring. All my jokes are supposed to be to make this a different video than everybody else's Hoosac Tunnel video. Look at this, there's nothing I can film. I just keep going back and forth, like there's the train tracks, there's the boring tunnel, there's the train tracks. There's nothing else to film. I've already filmed the little waterfall. Well, we're gonna check out, like maybe over there. I don't know, I have no idea. I've never been here. I don't know what the scoop is on the haunted tunnel and its surroundings. So this is what you get with the Hoosac Tunnel video. It's a tunnel. If I hadn't made that abundantly clear. Why is this historic? Why is this all over Atlas Obscura and weird Massachusetts? This is boring Massachusetts. This, you know how many tunnels in Massachusetts are 1,000 times more interesting than this tunnel? Just in case you didn't get a good enough look. That's a gate, and I guess that comes down. I don't know why it would come down if the train comes through it. Maybe when the train's not scheduled, it comes down so that stupid people don't try to enter the tunnel. There's a lot of people who like enter the tunnel and they try to find the spot where the people died, and there's so many people who are like, I found it, and they're big fat liars. Because it's like, I found a skull, I found bones, you found nothing. You found rock and concrete and metal. That's what you found. And darkness. Okay. I mean, I have nothing else to say. Let's walk up here now, or walk up there. One of the two. Let's go walk up this one. Actually, maybe there's cool stuff beyond the tunnel. Maybe this will end up being a redemption explore where I'll find something that I do think is interesting. And the tunnel will just be kind of an afterthought. See, now, that would be cool if the train came. That would make this video 1,000 times better. Maybe I can Google the train schedule. That's interesting. It's just sticking out of the ground right there. It looks like there's a well over here. Oh, no. Everything about this place is disappointing. This looked like it had so much potential from afar, and it is nothing. It is nothing of interest. There's the back of the tunnel. So right now we're on top of the haunted tunnel. All the souls are rising from there. I don't know what I'm talking about. There's something on that tree. What is that? Nomad. I don't know what that is or why it's there. Huh. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's better than the tunnel. This is pretty. I like this. I'll try to stop picking on the Hoosac Tunnel for a while. So So there's this old broken down telephone wire, and it's got these interesting clips on this wire. I don't know what that's for. It leads to the tunnel. I don't know what that is, and I stood here contemplating whether I should film it or not, because it's also not terribly interesting. So after walking the surrounding area beyond the tunnel, I've decided that if you just want to go on a hike, if one day you just want to go hiking, then I think going to the Hoosac Tunnel would be a good idea, because this path right here with this stream and these little bridges, it's a really good walk. It's a good hike. And then you can end up at the tunnel, check it out, and then continue on with the hike. So you've got something you might think is mildly interesting, the tunnel. You can stop by, check it out, and then continue hiking. So I'm going to say that this is a good hike that will take you to a spooky tunnel. You can look at the tunnel and then continue hiking. Come for the boring tunnel, stay for the pretty scenery. Is that the other side to that chocolate river? Is that the building? No, that was made out of wood, right? What is that? I guess we'll have to go check that out. Maybe that's something cool. Let's find out. And of course, we have to play Jump the Creek, which was a fun game in elementary school, but I don't feel like doing it right now. But yeah, this little path led to this creek. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna get wet. This is gonna be ridiculous. Oh, muddy. I didn't get wet though. Okay. Yeah, what is this? It's a strange thing to find. Somebody like bought some boots and decided to open them here. Anyway, this is boring. I might take some good pictures in here though. This is a cool shot. I just took a picture of this because you can see the train tracks right there. Through the crumbling brick, you see the train tracks. That's kind of cool. I took a picture there too. There's the chocolate river. I want to get to that little house. Maybe, yeah, probably from over there. Ah, cool. That looks cool. Even though there's nothing in it. Chocolate waterfall. That's my favorite part of the day. That is better than the Hoosac Tunnel. Best part of the day. Second best part of the day, Pepe Le Pew over here. That is some good graffiti. Oh, look at that's creepy, those boots. That's funny. A hatchet. This is the highlight of my day. Better than the tunnel. I mentioned this in the video, but if you really want to go to a cool tunnel, go to the Clinton Tunnel in Clinton, Massachusetts. The Clinton Tunnel is so much more interesting. The Clinton Tunnel is 100% abandoned. The Hoosac Tunnel is not abandoned. It's still an active train tunnel. The Clinton Tunnel, you can walk through from start to finish. You're really not supposed to be at the Hoosac Tunnel. And it's funny because the internet makes this look like it's some fun family outing. Like, come, bring the family, visit the Hoosac Tunnel. Like, Atlas Obscura, Weird Massachusetts, and all the other urbex websites act like this is a place you're allowed to go, but you're not. And they also act like it's the most interesting place on earth, and it's not. So go check out the Clinton Tunnel. It won't be your absolute favorite explore, but as far as an explore of an abandoned tunnel goes, the Clinton Tunnel is more interesting than this one. Okay, so I'm out in these woods, which had 3 potential abandoned houses in them. But I went to one, and it was just a foundation. And the second one was a hunting cabin. And the third one is right in front of me, and it has to be abandoned. But there's a bonus right over there next to me. It looks like if today is a bust, at least there's a mini car graveyard over there. Not like Model Ts or old Chryslers and Plymouths. It's more like 70s, 80s, 90s cars, but it'll be cool to check out. I think that's all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. That's a Monte Carlo right there. It's cool. Okay. So vehicle number 1 is a Toyota Camry. These things last forever. Why is it out here in this field? I want to know what's in this compartment. Oh, you can put CDs in there. And I think there's money. No, it's a button. I found a button. So we got a Toyota Camry and we got a Monte Carlo that somebody painted with regular paint. It's like they tried to customize it and they did a pretty bad job. Would they drag race this thing? That one still has its license plate on it. Actually, a bunch of them do. Huh. This is another Toyota Camry. Okay, that's 64. This is 65. I guess they just like got these old junky cars and drag raced them. More Toyota Camrys. This one's gutted. The dead car lineup. Here we have a Honda. And more Toyota. And 2 trucks. I love finding vintage abandoned cars, but there's not much to really say or film about them. Like, there's not much you can film beyond just, there they are. Oh, look, a rainbow. There's dead cars under the rainbow. Oh, it's got a sink. Wow. I've never seen an outhouse with a sink. That's pretty cool. There's the shotgun shells that have me concerned. A hunting cabin. That's what it is. Another hunting cabin.